Alright guys, welcome to one of the coolest cars of this moment. Right here I have the keys of the all-new Kia EV9. And this car is just insane. So let's start off with the exterior of this car. And as you can see, it just is a massive vehicle. So these front lights, they remind me a bit of the old Cadillac Escalade that you find a lot in America. And yeah, it looks quite cool. You have like 12 of these projector lights incorporated in this complete headlight, and it looks pretty cool. Right here we have a LED strip, which are the daytime running lights of the car. Right here we have a very big chunk of nothing. Normally there would be a grille, but this car is a full EV, as the name suggests. And the only grille is right here. And this only opens when the car really needs some air. And then these shutters automatically open to let in some fresh air. Right here we have a huge Kia badge, which is the redesigned Kia badge. So that's also pretty cool. But let's check out the side profile of the car. And if Robin steps a bit back, you can really see how how big this car actually is. It's insane. It's more than 5 meters in length. It weighs around 2.5 to 3 tons. It's just a giant car. And these are the wheels, and as you can see, these are pretty big too. And let's find the inch size. So these are actually 21-inch alloys, and look at these brakes. These are huge brakes. Yeah, this car is big. So, and here we have the door, which opens normally if you walk through it. So let's try if it works. So I'm the owner of the car. I try to get in. It doesn't work. Wait. I have to get back from the car. And maybe it now recognizes that I actually want to go into the car. Yeah, it does work. It works. So as you can see, the handle of the door automatically comes out of the door for you to reveal the inside of this Kia EV9. So this car is actually equipped with the GT line package with the upgraded interior and exterior of the car. And as you can see, these doors, they run all the way until the underside of the chassis. And it just covers the whole side of the chassis as well, which is pretty cool. So right here, oh, this car is actually a 7-seater. Well, this one is a 6-seater, but you can get it in a 7-seater if you want it. So we have a third row of seats right here. And of course, yeah, you can see it. I'm 180 and this car is like the same height as me. So it's pretty big. And right here we have the rear of the Kia EV9. And as you can see, it's, yeah, this is big as well. So right here I have the key, and if I press and hold this button, it automatically opens the trunk. It gives me a warning to duck my head. And right here you can actually see the inside. So I did a video before which showcased the automatic seats, and they're still here. I'm wondering if they can also go up. I think they actually are able to go up automatically. So this car is just packed with all kinds of technology. It's insane, really. And look, if you just go into your car and you have like an imaginary box of stuff, and it's very big and you want to get it in, and it just doesn't fit. And now you can just do like, oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, never mind that one. But you can just put your stuff in like this. It's pretty cool. So we have some Kia branded charging cables for home charging. And right here we have a false floor with the cover for the boot as well. And right here, I think this is a tire repair kit, but I'm not sure. It's called Reifendichtmittel, which means the tire sealant for if you have a flat tire. And right here we also have some other stuff, which I actually don't know what it is.
Netting. Netting.
Netting. Oh, this is a netting. Yeah, it's a pretty extensive car. Everything is in it. I do have to say that it's not a really deep false floor. So as you can see, this is the normal size boot of this car, and then it's actually pretty big. But if you want to have the third row as well, then you can see that the amount of space that you have here for your cargo is somewhat limited. But it's nice to have the option. And right here we also have a button to open and close the trunk, as well as a 12-volt inlet. And right here we also have a nice smiley, which provides you with 250-volt AC power, or your normal outlet. So that's also pretty cool. And if we want to close it, we just use this button right here, and the trunk automatically closes. And right here we also find the camera. But let's now check out the interior of the car. Alright, so let's start off with the dentist chair. We've seen it in more Kia models, and right now Robin is inside the dentist chair, and as you can see, the whole chair is able to fully come down, which is actually pretty cool. Alright, so let's start off with the front interior. And first and foremost, right here we have a very nice and futuristic rear view mirror. Actually, there's a button here. What does it do? It does nothing. It does nothing. So, but you can actually switch between a normal mirror and a digital mirror. So this is the normal mirror, which just works as a normal mirror. And right now we have the option to, and you also have like adjustability of the thing. Oh, you can put it down and up. It's actually pretty cool that you have the option to switch between the normal and the digital mirror. I think this is really cool. So, but right here we have the steering wheel of the Kia, and it looks, yeah, pretty modern. We have a huge glass screen in front of us with the infotainment as well as the virtual cockpit. And right here we have a sort of black sensor thing. And this thing actually watches your eye movement. You can actually see it in the POV. I was trying to deceive this sensor that I was actually sleeping, and the amount of noises that come out of this car when you do this is insane. But that is the function of that thing there. So right here we have the gear selector, which is on the side of the column. And right here we also have the start button of this car. And here we just have a normal steering wheel with some buttons on it, as you're used to. But right here we also have a button for drive mode and for terrain mode. And in terms of the seating position, this car is super comfortable. So these seats actually, they hug you in place. You have adjustable bolsters, like you can just let the seat hug your spine. And it actually is nice, and you have the function of a massage as well. So right here we have a pretty big center console, and it's nice that you can actually shut it as well. So here we have some storage space. We can put some stuff right here, and here we have a place to charge your mobile device, like that. And yeah, we have very big sunroof, which actually goes to the other side of the car as well. And these netting in the seats are also pretty cool. So these are just, yeah, these are sort of nets, and if you put your head onto it, it prevents you from sweating there. So it's actually pretty nice. Yeah, I'm actually I'm really impressed with this interior. You also have the Meridian sound system, which is pretty cool, and we have a heads-up display right here, also to drive in the most safe way. So, but let's now check out the rear of the car, as that is where the real magic happens. Alright, so right now I'm in the rear of the EV9. As you can see, you just have loads of space. It feels a bit like a minivan. But as you can see, I have so much leg room. It's insane. The seat is actually really comfortable as well, and you have a armrest here which you can adjust. So right here you have some seat control, so you have seat heating and seat cooling as well. That is pretty nice. Here you have your own personal air vent with the temperature control as well. That is really cool, and it actually works pretty good as well. So right here we have two USB Type-C ports for charging your mobile device. And right here we have a nice drawer, which you can use to just, yeah, I mean, you could just eat here or put your phone in there. It's a nice tray table, and right here we also have some storage space, and this retracts like this, and then you can put it back in there. It's really nice. So here we have some storage space for yeah, some books or stuff, and we also have electric windows. But as you can see, there's something more, because right here we have a window shade which you can adjust manually. Pretty cool. And here we have a handle to keep you in place when this car accelerates, because that's also pretty fast. And the seat cooling, I confirm, works. So right now let's check out the second row, and let's first put this seat a bit more forward, because the third row is always a bit cramped. So right now I'm in the third row, and I have to say this is pretty okay. We have some seat control right here, so we can adjust the seat. As you can see, we have again personal air vents on the left and the right, which is also pretty nice. And we have some storage space for the key. We can put our phone in here. We have a personal phone charging USB right here as well. I'm relatively comfortable. It's not the most spacious here, but of course it's a third row. So let's check out this seat again, with me in the third row being relatively comfortable. And as you can see, I'm also pretty comfortable right now. It's not as roomy as it was before, but this is easily manageable. So this is a true 6-seater car, and I think this car is also available with 7 seats. So it's actually a pretty big and useful car. Right here we have the charging port, which is also automated, so we have DC charging and AC charging, and I think we also have vehicle to load, if I see it like this, and with this push of a button it closes. And let's now check out the front of the car, because we have a Frunk, and we can actually unlock the Frunk with the button right here. I think it's not happy that it's on. Let's try it again. Yeah, it works. Oh, it does a lot of things. And right here we see the front of the EV9. And we have, I think we remember this thing. I think this is the vehicle to load cable. Yeah. So this is pretty cool. You just plug this into the charging port of the EV9, and then right here you have a 230 volt socket, which you can close like this, and then you can put it on. So this is actually really nice. So if you go camping, you can just get your electricity from the car, and it's a really innovative function which not a lot of EVs have nowadays. Right here we also find some first aid kit, a lock nut stuff, and some high visibility jackets. So this is the inside of the Frunk. Let's now take this pretty big car for a drive. So for starters, this is the Kia EV9 in the launch edition GT line, with all-wheel drive, with a 99.8 kilowatt-hour battery, which is quite large. The top speed is an impressive 200 kilometers an hour, which is quite a lot for this car. The 0 to 100 is 5.3 seconds. That is insane. This is a freaking container. We have a power output of 385 horsepower. And this car is available in the Netherlands from 78,000 euros. And let's check out the weight of this car. I thought it was 2.5 tons, and the weight is 2,564 kilos. And this all combined gets you a range of WLTP range is 505 kilometers. So that equates to around 20 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometer, which is actually pretty decent for a car this size. And I've driven this car before. It's a super comfortable family cruiser. I mean, if I would have six children, I would definitely get a car like this, because it looks cool, and it's not really a minivan, it's just cool. And you do also feel like you're the freaking king of the road, because you're so high up in this car. Alright, so now it gives me the warning that my eyes are not on the road. Let's deceive the system. I'm not looking at the road, I'm closing my eyes. And I see that it does see that I'm not looking. Wait. Where are the chimes? Now it's giving me the warning. Right, so you have to watch the POV to see this thing go all mental. Alright, so let's check out the acceleration. Oh! This car is so freaking cool. I mean, you're driving in a land boat. You can take all your friends and family with you. You're driving super comfortably, and yet it's so freaking fast. I actually like this car quite a lot. This is one of the first EVs which I think, right, this is new. This is comfortable and fast. It is fast. So this was the review of the Kia EV9. And what can we say in the conclusion of this car? So aside from the super annoying notifications all across the cabin, this car is one of the coolest EVs that I have ever driven. So it's super comfortable, it's enormously practical if you make use of all the space in this car. And if I would have a large family, this would definitely be the pick for me. And it's pretty quick as well. And being an electric car is quite a financially good decision. A big family SUV, then this should definitely be on your list of consideration. So with that being said, thanks guys for watching. Make sure to check out the other videos of this car and all the other Kia models. And for now, thank you for watching. See you next time. Ciao!